Welcome back, my dear friends. If you spent any time on the internet today, you have probably seen thousands of videos talking about manifestation. You hear about vision boards, positive vibrations, and the law of attraction. We are constantly told that if we just send the right energy out into the universe will send us, millions of dollars in return. And while it sounds beautiful, for a believer, something about it always feels a little bit off. The standard modern concept of manifestation tells you that your own mind is the ultimate creator of your reality. It tells you to ask the universe for what you want. But my friend, why would you ask the creation when you have a direct access to the creator? Today, we are going deeper. We are going to look at what I call the Halal Law of Attraction, the true Islamic framework for visualizing and building extreme wealth. The problem with the secular law of attraction is that it places the entire burden of success on your own shoulders, on your own ego. And when things don't go perfectly, you crash. You think your vibrations were just too low. But the Islamic framework removes that heavy burden. It replaces the anxiety of the ego with the deep, unshakable peace of tawakkul. My dear brother, my dear sister, the secret isn't asking the universe. The secret is deeply rooted in a concept called Husn al-Dhann billah, having beautiful, profoundly positive expectations of Allah. There is a famous hadith Qudsi where Allah says, I am as my servant expects me to be. Let those words really sink in. I am as my servant expects me to be. This is the ultimate original law of attraction, my friends. If you expect Allah to withhold from you, if you constantly operate from a mindset of fear, struggle, and scarcity, that is the reality you will navigate. But if you expect limitless abundance, if you visualize a beautiful, premium life because you know with absolute certainty that Allah is Ar-Razzaq, the infinite provider, then you open the doors to provision from places you could never imagine. So, how do we actually practice this halal law of attraction? It requires a profound shift in how you make dua and how you take action. First, you have to elevate what you ask for. Many of us are too shy in our du'as. We ask just to get by. We ask just to pay rent. But you are asking the King of Kings, whose treasury is never depleted. So stop asking for pennies. Visualize the exact beautiful life you want to build. Visualize the business that gives you time freedom. Visualize the beautiful home where you can raise your family in peace. Visualize having so much surplus wealth that you can fund schools and build hospitals. Build that vision clearly in your mind and present it to Allah with absolute confidence that He can grant it to you in the blink of an eye. But visualizing and making dua is only half of the equation. The law of attraction often fails people because it promotes a passive kind of wishing. You just sit on your couch and wait for a check to arrive in the mail. In Islam, we have a beautiful principle: tie your camel and then trust in Allah. Your physical effort, the late nights working on your business, the discipline to learn new skills, the courage to launch that project, that is you tying your camel. Your action is the physical proof of your faith. You don't work hard because you think your work alone creates the wealth. You work hard because excellent, high value work is a form of worship, and it is the vehicle through which Allah will deliver you provision. You marry the highest level of spiritual expectation with the highest level of worldly excellence. When you align a pure intention, a massive confident dua, and a relentless high quality action, you become a magnet for Barakah. You stop desperately chasing wealth and you start peacefully attracting it. But big frameworks don't work without daily consistency. If you want the exact morning routines that turn this into physical wealth, watch this next video on the 7 hidden habits of Barakah. Click right here and I will see you there.